And this is going to be a Snake Draft 2021 Donruss Elite. Boom, 4 times on the randomization. One, 2, 3, and 4. Looks like we are going to have T-Man with the first pick. That's cool. That's pretty cool, Cynthia. Cynthia getting the second pick, but that's cool about the Rochester Red Wings being on there. I recommend checking out their social media. It is top notch. Top notch. Alrighty, T-Man getting started with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And now who are we taking with Cynthia? Cynthia taking the Chicago Bears, and then we got Mark. Mark with the San Francisco 49ers, followed by Mr. CEO, who has been very quiet in the chat today. And there we have it. It is the New England Patriots with the 4th pick in this draft. And Lucas is up next. Lucas of the Jets, and now Kenneth. Kenneth with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And next up, Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we got T-Man with back-to-backs. Cincy and Philly. Cincy and Philly for T-Man. And now back to Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Cowboys of Dallas. And now on to Kenneth. Kenneth with the Atlanta Falcons. And then we have Lucas. And now to Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Minnesota Vikings. And then Mark. Mark with the Carolina Panthers. And now Cynthia. Cynthia with the Indianapolis Colts, and now T-Man with back-to-backs. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Chargers. And now back to Cynthia. New Orleans Saints. Mark with the Baltimore Ravens and now Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Arizona Cardinals and Lucas with the Green Bay Packers. And then to Kenneth. Kenneth with the Los Angeles Rams, and then back to Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO of the New York Giants, and then T-Man with back-to-backs. The Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. And then Mr. CEO. The Detroit Lions. And then Kenneth. Kenneth with the Seattle Seahawks, and now on to Lucas. Lucas with the Tennessee Titans. And then Mr. CEO. Followed by Mark. with the Houston Texans. It was Mr. CEO, and now Mark with the Washington football team, and now Cynthia gets to choose between the Browns and the Raiders. Cynthia with the Raiders, leaving T-Man with the Browns. Alrighty, folks. One moment. We'll get these teams loaded, and we will rock and roll. Oh, thanks, John. Boom. The teams are loaded, and here we go. Let's break into this box. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Matt Ryan of the Atlanta Falcons, followed by it is a Josh Allen Moxie of the Buffalo Bills going to T-Man. And it's Moxie Man. That's my man, Mr. Josh Allen. Followed by an Ascension. That is his first playoff win. Then a Josh Allen base, and then Alvin Kamara. A Josh Allen pack, if you would, in all those Bills cards going to T-Man. Followed up by Justin Jefferson of the Vikings, Taylor Heineke of the Washington football team, and then out of 49, it's Marquez Stevenson of the Buffalo Bills going to T-Man. Followed up by Brett Favre of the Packers and Darius Leonard of the Colts. Brandon Cooks of the Texans, followed by Nick Bosa of the 49ers. A Von Miller out of 42 of the Denver Broncos going to T-Man. Followed by Russell Wilson of the Seahawks and CeeDee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys. Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs, Joe Montana of the 49ers, Rashad Weaver of the Tennessee Titans going to Lucas, followed by Jalen Hurts of the Eagles and DJ Chark of the Jaguars. Baker Mayfield of the Cleveland Browns, followed by Miles Sanders of the Eagles. The Ascension, Tom Brady of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, going to Kenneth, followed by Aaron Donald of the Rams and Devin White of the Buccaneers. Tre'Davious White of the Buffalo Bills, followed by Tyreek Hill of the Chiefs. A dual threats, Odell Beckham Jr. of the Cleveland Browns going to T-Man, and that's out of 25. 19 out of 25 right there. Followed up by John Elway of the Broncos and Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots. T-Man having himself a break. Chase Young of the Washington football team, Joe Namath of the Jets, the rookie on deck, Penei Sewell of the Detroit Lions, going to Mr. CEO. Followed up by Teddy Bridgewater of the Panthers and Henry Ruggs of the Raiders. We've got David Montgomery of the Bears, Keenan Allen of the Chargers, Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos going to T-Man, followed up by Terry Bradshaw of the Steelers and Mark Brunell of the Jaguars. Kyler Murray of the Cardinals, followed by Boom Shakalaka, another pen pals. This one, Jalen Darden of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that is going to Kenneth. And then we have a rookie elitist, Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to T-Man, followed up by Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers and Daniel Jones of the Giants. Randy Moss of the Vikings, Ryan Tannehill of the Titans. Then we have Adikumbu Ogunde of the Atlanta Falcons going to Kenneth, followed by DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals and Matt Stafford of the Rams. We have DeAndre Swift of the Lions, Jimmy Garoppolo of the 49ers, the 2001 Nico Collins throwback, Nico Collins of the please hold of the Houston Texans, and that is going to be going to Mr. CEO, followed by Tom Brady of the Buccaneers and Von Miller of the Broncos. We have T. Higgins of the Bengals, Michael Strahan of the Giants, and then we're going to have the Kadarius Toney aspirations out of 99 of the New York Giants going to Mr. CEO, followed by Julian Edelman of the Patriots and DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers. Devontae Adams of Green Bay, Sam Darnold of Carolina. Then we have Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals going to Mr. CEO, followed by Josh Jacobs of the Raiders and Marquise Brown of the Ravens. Khalil Mack of the Bears. Oh my god, I think that card's going to be sick. Followed by an elite deck, Larry Fitzgerald of the Arizona Cardinals going to Mr. CEO. James Robinson of the Jaguars, Brian Urlacher of the Bears. Wowza. What a cool card we have here. This one going to T-Man, 11 out of 15. The team lineage, Jim Kelly and Marv Levy dual autos. Woo! T-Man, you better throw like 1,000 firebolts into the chat after that cool hit right there. Yeah, pretty cool. And Marv Levy. Wow. Wowza. Joey Bosa of the Chargers, Calvin Ridley of the Falcons. Then we have the 2001 Donruss Elite Throwback. Donruss Elite Throwback right there to Josh Allen. I just got to put a quick sticker on this bad boy. Saquon Barkley of the Giants and Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals. Then we have Delvin Cook of the Minnesota Vikings, Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans, Gregory Rousseau, Elite Company. We'll randomize this at the end. And between the Ravens, the Bucks, and the Bills, Jalen Ramsey of the Rams and A.J. Brown of the Titans. I'm not a collector, Mr. CEO. That would end up just getting lost in my house somewhere. Not worth the donation. T-Man can can relish that card. Jared Goff of the Lions, George Kittle of the 49ers, Brevin Jordan of the Houston Texans going to Mr. CEO, Barry Sanders of the Lions, and Tom Brady of the Patriots. Certainly a Bills box, that is for sure. Joe Burrow of the Bengals, Mike Gesicki of the Lions. Then we have Nicholas Bosa of the San Francisco 49ers going to Mark, followed up by Joe Mixon of the Bengals and Derek Carr of the Raiders. Aaron Jones of the Packers, followed by Quinnen Williams of the Jets. A rookie on deck, Trey Lance. Rookie on deck, Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers going to Mark, followed up by Justin Tucker of the Ravens and Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers. And our last one. I mean, if people are interested in doing it, we can definitely run another snake. Myles Garrett of the Browns, Justin Herbert of the Chargers, Aaron Rodgers star status of the Green Bay Packers, and that is going to be going to Lucas, followed up by Dak Prescott of the Cowboys and Dan Marino of the Dolphins. All right, let's randomize this. It's going to be between the Bills, the Ravens twice, and the Buccaneers. Ten times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That is going to be going to the Baltimore Ravens, owned by Mark. All right, let's run these rookie rundowns. We can chat about the snake right after this. Brevin Jordan of the Houston Texans going to Mr. CEO. Rondale Moore of the Cardinals going to Mr. CEO. Kadarius Toney with the 2001 throwback out of 99 of the Giants to Mr. CEO. Nico Collins of the Houston Texans with the throwback to Mr. CEO. Adekumbo Ogunde of the Falcons going to Kenneth. Rookie elitist Jamar Chase of the Bengals to T-Man. Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos going to T-Man, followed by Rashad Weaver of the Titans to Lucas, and Marquez Stevenson out of 49. That's a nice one right there. Out of 49 going of the Buffalo Bills to T-Man. And now on to the featured cards. Yeah, the only thing that I'd have available to snake tonight would be another elite. Feel like Double M, you're just not really into the 2021 products yet. We have the Penei Sewell rookie on deck, the Larry Fitzgerald elite deck, and the Trey Lance rookie on deck. Penei Sewell of the Lions to Mr. CEO, Trey Lance of the 49ers to Mark, and Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals to Mr. CEO. It is good to see you. We missed you last week with break 1000 that you were in. Then we have the Odell Beckham Jr. dual threats, and that is 19 out of 25 of the Browns to T-Man. Following that up with the Moxie Josh Allen and the Jalen Darden auto. Moxie Josh Allen of the Bills going to T-Man, and Jalen Darden of the Buccaneers going to Kenneth. And then, where else would you rather break than right here, right now? It is a Team Lineage Jim Kelly and Marv Levy auto, and that is number 11 out of 15. 11 out of 15 right there. Nice hit for sure. I'm just taking a quick photo of that because I'm going to post that to all my friends as well. That's such a cool card. Such a cool card right there. And then you know what? We'll put the Josh Allen on the top because it is the future, the past, and the future. Nice, nice hits. Alrighty. All right. If you're in for a 2021 Donruss Elite Snake, type snake and how many spots you would take into the chat.